Whether the organization is a great place to work or a terrible place to work, they both say the exact same thing. It's amazing here. But we have to remember that nobody starts off on day one working for your organization saying, this place sucks. It doesn't happen. On day one, people are very excited to be there. They want to meet the team. They want to see where they're going to be sitting. They want to find out which projects they're going to be working on, which tools they're going to be using. Everyone's very, very excited to be there on day one. But something happens over time which causes our satisfaction level to go down. So what is it that's happening? I think one of the big problems that we're seeing inside of our organizations around the world is that we're telling these good stories about what it's like to work there. I had the privilege and honor of visiting hundreds of organizations all over the world, and I'm always amazed that whether the organization is a great place to work or a terrible place to work, they both say the exact same thing. It's amazing here. You got to show up, managers love you, you got flexible work, great technologies, it's amazing. Doesn't really make any sense, does it? And then what happens? Employees start working there, and they realize that the story that they were told, the organization that they were promised, doesn't exist. And they slowly start to become disengaged and upset and unhappy. I like to think of it as the online dating syndrome. I'm not going to ask you if you have tried online dating, but I did before I got married. And the big problem with online dating is that the person that you see online and the person who shows up to the date, not the same person. And this is exactly, I think, what we're starting to see inside of our organizations. The organization we put on paper and the organization that really exists are not the same company. So this level of transparency and trust and openness is a very fascinating trend that we're starting to see inside of our organizations around the world.